The 4-part finale for Steven Universe Future was amazing! Well, 3 parts of it were. Everything's Fine did a good job at being funny and haunting. I Am My Monster was a great climax, and the future was a good, calm conclusion to the series, much like the final episode of BoJack Horseman. However, the first part of the finale, titled Homeworld Bound, was terrible and the only episode that I have gone out of my way not to rewatch, even though my grandma has all the episodes recorded on her DVR. If you're wondering why I hate this episode so much, let's just hop into the episode, why don't we? Opening up, the episode is actually fine. Jasper looks a little off here, but to be fair, I personally am just not a fan of Paul Valleco's style. Everything in the beginning is fine. We even get some good background details, like a return of Lemon Jade, confirmation that the Zircons are okay, the walls moving, and a group of gems including a square dot, a purple pearl, and 2 of the not important nephrites. I'm still annoyed that Senti got 0 screen time in future. The beginning is fine. Until it isn't. Spinel shows up. I was happy about this, considering that she was great in the movie, until she actually started talking, and I realized that they forgot how to write her. She kisses Steven, which deeply upset me because she's like over 6,000 years old and he's 16. I know it was platonic, but it still buggered me. Platonic kisses weird me out. I'm sorry. Anyways, her dialogue and actions throughout the entire episode just feel off. I don't care how much diamond therapy she got, 6,000 years of trauma are not just gonna go away after a few months. I refuse to believe that in between the movie and this episode, she went from actively trying to kill Steven and destroy the Earth to one dark joke.
Okay, don't take too long.
The scene with her and White Diamond was absolutely horrific, and as much as I love her singing, in all honesty, her changed rendition was a bit off. I think the episode would have been much better if they had someone more well-versed with Spinel's character, storyboard and write it. Because according to the Steven Universe movie behind-the-scenes documentary and the official movie art book, Paul barely worked on her, and yet they had him write an entire episode with her. Anyways, on to the next thing. So, up to this point, I didn't actually believe that the diamonds were actually redeemed, and I'm not alone in thinking that. In the movie, it seemed like they were only being nice because they wanted Steven around. But, in Homeworld Bound, they are all genuinely nice? Yellow was fixing the gym experiments. Blue was a stoner. I mean, she was making people happy instead of sad. Those 2 weirded me out, mostly Yellow, but that was nothing compared to White. At first, based off of her tone of speaking, I was thinking that maybe at least she was not completely changed. But then, she allowed Steven to use her power. Up until that point, I was sure she had some form of ulterior motive, but she didn't? This is the woman who took over the bodies of Steven's family and then ripped his gym out of his body, and she was just sitting around doing charity work like nothing happened. No! The diamonds weirded me out in that episode. I'm sorry! The opening was fine. The song was good. This scene was okay, and I appreciated all the little background details. However, Spinel and the Diamonds were written poorly, and I feel like it could have been better if someone more experienced with those characters storyboarded it. Mickey Brewster would have been a better fit. And before I sign off, just remember that this was all my own opinions. If you liked this episode, good for you. I'm glad you liked it. I just personally did not. Farewell. If you guys enjoyed the video, please leave a like. If you didn't like it, leave a dislike. You know, just be honest with your feedback. Assuming my comments aren't disabled, you can also leave a comment with your own opinions on the episode if you want. My next video, essay type video, like this kind of video, is probably going to be on Shadow Weaver's, spoiler alert, for She-Ra Season 5 if you haven't watched it, on Shadow Weaver's death. So look out for that. If you want to be notified about whenever I upload, please subscribe and turn on the bell for notifications. I think that's all the end card stuff I gotta say. Alright, bye.